Hello everybody, Weeb Rabbit here, and I am back once again with another review slash analysis slash discussion of a video game showcase thing. In the past, I covered the Sonic anniversary thing, I did, E3, I covered, and talked about that, and now, this was kind of a surprise, but I am covering the Indie World Nintendo Showcase from August 11th, 2021. And let me tell you, even though I've been looking forward to another one of these, I gotta admit this one took me by surprise. I don't remember ever seeing them advertise this or discuss it at all. It was kind of like a shadow drop. As I'm recording this, it's near the end of the day. All I know is that they had the Indie World Showcase early in the morning, and I saw some people commenting on the fact that it happened, so I try to stay as spoiler-free as possible. I, downloaded the video, I'm watching it now, and I'm excited to give like a live reaction slash, like I said, discussion of what games are coming out soon or in the near future. And I love indie games, so I'm really happy and I really hope that there's a lot to look forward to, The video's already running. I know there was like a long wait time, so if it's too long, I might cut ahead. But hopefully, I'll try to give insight to the games, if I've heard of them, that sort of thing. I'll try to make it as interesting as possible, as informative as possible. And who knows, maybe together we can discover some games that we want to play. So, awesome. Alright, about half the video I downloaded was just waiting, so I'm glad we're finally moving forward. Perfect. Okay, let's see what we got. All right.
Hello and welcome to Indie World. I'm Mariko.
And I'm Tyler. We're here to take you through another great selection of indie games coming to the Nintendo Switch system.
No matter what type of games you're into, we hope you'll find your next indie favorite. Are you ready?
Yes.
Then off we go.
Alright, like I said, I'm excited for this. I love indie games. Oh, I know this one. I've actually seen it before. Okay, yeah, I know this one. This is supposed to be like the spiritual successor to, Jet Set Radio. If no one's ever played Jet Set Radio, first of all, look the game up. And if you are a fan of Jet Set Radio, yeah, this is supposed to be like a spiritual successor because Sega refuses to do anything with it. I've been excited for this. I've been following this for a while, actually. Like, this looks really good. Alright, yeah, Bomb Rush Cyberpunk is what it's called. Yes.
Alright, now this is what I call a...
This looks really good. Looks really cool.
I could use a backpack like that.
Me too. Starting out as a nobody in a sprawling metropolis, making a name for yourself won't be easy. But as you expand your crew with additional playable characters and make use of the intuitive trick system to get around town, you'll edge closer to becoming an all-city king.
Nice. Yeah, this looks just like Jet Set Radio.
Backed by beats from a wide range of musical talent, you'll grind, paint, and combo your way to becoming one of the greatest graffiti artists.
So yeah,
around.
they kept the graffiti aspect. That's cool.
Because all that artwork will attract some unwanted attention.
Reclaim the streets when Bomb Rush Cyberpunk arrives as a time
next year.
exclusive
Okay,
on
that's
Nintendo
fine.
Switch next year.
Oh, that's cool though. So it's gonna be a console exclusive though. That's really cool. So I know they're showing another game, but really quick, I just want to say, what's it called? Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. Guys, if you love, or if you've ever had any, if you've ever played Jet Set Radio, this looks awesome. It looks like it's supposed to be, like I said, the spiritual successor to it. Big thing since Sega refuses to do anything with it. Some people took it upon themselves to make a game. A lot of people say it feels kind of like a ripoff. I disagree. I think they're doing like, hey, we're trying to do it right and continue where the game left off. Jumping over this game, I remember seeing this. I feel like they talked about this during a previous Indie World Showcase. Maybe it wasn't a Nintendo one, it might have been like an Xbox one or something, but I have seen this before. This game also looks really fun. Like, the art style is really cool, and it looks around taking pictures and stuff. It also looks really fun.
Hej! Hejsan! Jag är Niklas. Och jag är Lukas. Vi på Samfund Made och resten av utvecklingsteamet är riktigt stolta för att presentera vårt
första äventyrsspel TOEM?
Efter mycket hårt arbete och självklart roliga stunder så går vi här idag med klara sinnen och huvudena högt. Det har varit en otroligt spännande resa med mycket lärdomar och vi är väldigt nöjda över hur
Yeah,
TOEM har blivit.
TOEM.
Vi hoppas du får en rolig och mysig resa genom TOEMs värld och att du finner ro medan du spelar vårt spel.
Yeah, it definitely looks like a really relaxing game. Like I said, this isn't the first time I've seen it, but it looks like just really chill.
Tyler.
Oh, hey, that's a nice one. It reminds me of the photos you can take in this laid-back adventure that's all about capturing the moment and helping people out along the way.
With
Yeah, it's
its
really
charming
simple, but it
hand-drawn
seems
style,
charming. I like
you'll
it. It looks
explore
chill.
Different regions inspired by the Scandinavian countryside. Chat with quirky characters. Solve their problems by taking neat snaps with your camera. And make your way through a relaxing landscape while listening to some totally chill beats.
And it's cool too because I've been saying
Get
that
ready to say cheese.
I've been saying that
When
Pokemon
TOEM
Snap. Oh, when's it coming out?
arrives this
Fall.
fall.
Okay, comes out soon. It's pretty soon. I've been saying that Pokemon Snap really makes me like miss or want like more games that are based on like taking pictures and stuff. So the fact that we're getting a game where it's all about taking pictures and like almost as like little side quests and stuff, I think that's really fun. So that looks cool. This looks really good too, actually. I've never seen this game before. This is the first time I see this, but the pixel art looks really good. It feels as if the infinite emptiness which surrounds us itself moving through an even greater infinite emptiness beyond our capacity to perceive. Yes, exactly. That is because Loop Hero is coming to Nintendo Switch. Okay, I've never heard of this one. Okay, so the pixel art looks really good. Oh, it's Devolver. Devolver always puts out really good games. Devolver's like a really weird publisher, but they put out some good stuff.
Rico, does it feel like we're going in circles here?
Don't worry, Tyler. That's just how Loop Hero works. Instead of playing as the hero, you craft adventures for them by creating the world that they travel through. Each mystical card you play forms part of a dangerous path that the hero can explore.
Oh,
Loop
that's cool.
Right along.
That is really
Place
different.
cards strategically to help them conquer the loop and then do it all again.
The more loops you complete, the more cards you'll uncover, opening up new possibilities for the hero's future adventures. Between expanding the survivor's campsite and fending off devious guardians, keeping them alive takes strategy, balance, and skill. Especially if you want to defeat the time-bending Lich.
It looks kind of like Sans, I'm not even gonna lie. It kind of reminds me of
Save the world
Sans.
when Loop Hero arrives
This holiday.
on Nintendo
That's really
Switch
cool.
this
So
holiday.
it's kind of like a dungeon crawler slash roguelike, but instead of mostly controlling the character, it looks like you kind of make the decisions that make the map so that they can like figure out themselves. You know what I mean? So that's really different. You're basically creating the world that they like walk on, and if you do it right, like they'll survive. That's cool. This kind of reminds me of Sea of Solitude. Like, I'm sure it has nothing to do with it, but it kind of reminds me of it because like, everything's all flooded. Oh, it kind of reminds me also of... I think there's been quite a few games lately where you control a ship. Summer and Mara, Seafarer, Spiritfarer, Sea of Solitude. There's been a lot of games like that lately where you control like a little ship and you like explore like a wasteland or whatever. This looks really cool though. It looks like you're exploring like big maps. The visuals look like really interesting. Like it's like some sort of like an apocalypse. That's kind of cool. Oh wow, looks like you do a lot too. Like you dive underwater, you go to climb towers and stuff. Okay. So it's called Far Changing Tides. Alright, never heard of this one, but it looks really interesting.
Hoi, ich bin Lon Schmocker, Co-Founder und Creative Lead von Automotive. Ich freue mich sehr, euch Far Changing Tides zu zeigen, unserem atmosphärischen Fahrzeug-Adventure und den nächsten Teil im Fahruniversum.
Oh, it's perfect.
Wir haben schon früher gewusst, dass wir noch mehr Geschichten im Universum zu erzählen haben, und so starten wir in Changing Tides mit einer neuen Figur in eine neue spannende Reise. Wir freuen uns, Far Changing Tides nächstes Jahr auf Nintendo Switch zu bringen und wünschen euch viel Spaß dabei.
Okay, huh. That's interesting. It's just like part of a series or whatever, same
A
universe.
boy, his ship, and
Didn't
an
know that
ocean
was
that
previous
stretches
games.
as far as the eye can see. Who'd have thought that the apocalypse would ever be so relaxing?
And yet
Right,
it is.
looks nice.
In this stirring puzzle-solving adventure, you get to captain your own seafaring vessel and explore a vast flooded landscape, tackle mighty storms, and overcome conundrums as you embark on a voyage to find a new home.
That's cool. That's
Set
actually
in
pretty cool.
a beautifully realized post-apocalyptic world, it's an emotional, meditative journey that anyone can enjoy. Whether you've played the first game in the series, Far Lone Sails, or not.
Set sail for the horizon in Far Changing Tides, coming to the Nintendo Switch system next year.
Yeah, a lot of these games are coming next year. I mean, you know, I guess they're just kind of preparing us, but that looked interesting. Honestly, it looked really cool. It does look really like lonely and kind of relaxing at the same time. All right, what's this? Little robots. Yeah, I don't know what this is. This looks interesting. Because it looks like it's very focused on anime-like characters, but at the same time, I saw people kind of like exploring like the environment. So, NECROBARISTA, Final Pour. Okay.
That smells both rich and satisfying. I bet it's got enough caffeine to wake the dead. Can I get a cup?
Sure, flavorsome storytelling and aromatic atmosphere go hand in hand in this anime-style experience where the dead get one last night to mingle with the living and discuss the finer points of life and death over a beverage or two.
Interesting.
Immerse yourself in new story content and enjoy remastered visuals in this expanded director's cut of the original game.
It's weird because
There's
like
even a new studio mode where you can
it feels like
create
the
your
kind
own
of game that
dialogue
would
and
be
stories.
a visual
Make yours a
novel,
grande with
but it's not.
NECROBARISTA
It has like
Final
3D
Pour,
graphics.
launching as a timed console exclusive on Nintendo Switch.
Oh, okay, later today. Yeah, I might look into that at least to see how it plays.
It's
That sounds
time for some
interesting.
updates. Let's
All
quickly
right.
catch up on several games we've featured previously in Indie World that you can play today.
Are we finally gonna hear about Silk Song? I know people are going crazy
It's
for that
time
one.
to grow your own adventure. Become the guardian of the grove and explore a vibrant island to inspire its inhabitants.
Oh, I remember this one.
Fend off the
Yeah,
invasive
Garden
rock
Story.
and rebuild your
I remember hearing
home.
about this one before. Yeah.
Take on requests from villagers, solve puzzles, and do everything you can to help restore the community.
Yeah, it
Rise
really
to
reminds me of like
greatness in Garden
Stardew
Story,
Valley.
arriving as a timed
sort of
console
thing.
exclusive on Nintendo Switch later today.
Personally, I'm a bit tired of kind of like the farm sim games, unfortunately,
Don't
so I
just fight
probably
with
won't
the
play it,
sword.
but
Date
looks
one.
cool.
In this heartfelt dungeon crawling dating sim, use the in-game
Wait,
cash
what?
you earn from fighting monsters to woo your weapons on romantic outings.
Oh, that
Multiple
is
combat
funny.
styles just means more cuties
That
to
is
forge relationships
weird.
with. After all, a
Yo,
couple
that's
that
cool.
slays together stays together. Capture the hearts of your arsenal in
That is
Boyfriend
weird.
Dungeon, cleaving its way onto Nintendo Switch later today.
Candy Fruit should play this. I'm gonna tell her
This
to look
prequel
out
to
for
the
it. That's
original
funny.
Axiom Verge, a new hero fights for her life.
I never played the first
empowered by
Axiom
the
Verge.
same
I've heard it's good, but I
microscopic
never played it.
machines that gradually consume her humanity. With two interconnected worlds to explore, hack, and fight your way through, walk that thin line between dream and nightmare as you discover the origins of the Axiom Verge universe.
That's
Axiom
cool. So it's a
Verge 2
prequel.
comes to
Huh.
Nintendo Switch later today.
Oh wow. Okay, so now we're getting a lot of games that are today. Because all of the other ones were like next year, so there's a few coming out today.
I
Cool.
can't wait to dig into all those games.
Speaking of digging, let's continue with the show.
Oh, Shovel Knight. More Shovel Knight content? Pocket Dungeon. Oh, okay. It kind of reminds me of, what do you call that game? Like, what do you call it? Puyo Puyo Treacherous? Or like, I don't know, those things where you like connect like all the different colors and it breaks down or whatever. It reminds me of that. Damn, dude, at this point it's crazy. Like, Shovel Knight still hasn't gotten a sequel, but it's gotten all this like extra content. You know, like all these different campaigns, and, like a fighting game, and like a little this now. That's actually really funny. Like Yacht Club, I don't think they're ever gonna make any other game. They're just gonna like keep adding to the Shovel Knight universe. That's really funny.
Hi, I'm Celia from Yacht Club Games. We are thrilled to announce today that Shovel Knight Pocket Dungeon, an action-packed puzzle adventure with a dungeon-crawling twist we're developing alongside Vine, is coming to Nintendo Switch. Can you believe it's been 7 years since Shovel Knight first arrived on the scene?
Damn, dude, it's
After
already been
that first
7
appearance,
years.
We've been hard at work
Wow.
releasing Plague of Shadows.
Like, I was just
Spectre
saying,
of
damn, it's already been
Torment,
7
King
years.
of Cards,
Damn.
and Shovel Knight Showdown. As you can see, we've always envisioned Shovel Knight as a grand, all-encompassing franchise, which is why we're so excited for Shovel Knight to take the next step into a new gameplay dimension with Pocket Dungeon. We hope you enjoy your puzzling adventure.
I mean, it's kind of weird they won't make other games, but at the same time, it's kind of cool because they've taken the one character and just added and added and added him to stuff. So that's kind of cool,
Part puzzler,
honestly.
part dungeon crawler hybrid that's perfect for fans and newcomers alike.
With Puzzle Night by your side, fight foes, recover relics, and battle bosses both.
Yeah,
new
it is
and
definitely
familiar.
different than I thought. I thought it was just one of those things where you like
Group
match
together enemies to
like
unleash
3 or
massive
whatever,
chain attacks,
but there's definitely
grab
more
keys,
happening.
Potions,
It
and
has more
treasure
mechanics, which
as
is
you
cool.
try to escape the mysterious pocket dungeon.
With over 10 heroes available, each with their own special power and playstyle, the action is always as fresh as it is fast. You can even take on a friend head-to-head and fight to bury the competition, literally.
It
And
looks
as an
interesting.
exclusive feature to Nintendo Switch, if you have any of the Shovel Knight series amiibo figures, use them to call on a familiar fairy friend to accompany you on your adventure.
It'll be a night to remember when Shovel Knight Pocket Dungeon is unearthed on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
That's pretty cool. All right. Pocket Dungeon makes it sound like it should be like more like it makes it sound like it should be like a mobile game, but whatever. All right, what is this? Is it like a city builder or? Yeah, it looks like a city builder. All right, and those are all right. You know, they're fun every so often. All right, so far there's been some pretty good stuff. There was the Jet Set Radio spiritual successor. The Shovel Knight little game they just showed seems kind of cool. The more you take photos seems like it's really chill. There's been some stuff. Islanders Console Edition. Okay, so maybe this has been on other systems. I have no idea, honestly, so.
Start small, build big. That's always been my motto. And in this quirky city builder, it can be yours too.
This procedurally generated strategy game sees you placing buildings from your inventory on an island to earn points. Score enough, and you'll get more buildings to keep growing your island with. And when you can't build any further,
kinda funny there's no
just start
people.
from scratch and do it all again.
Usually, you know, community builder has like
With its
people. This is
minimalist
just
approach,
buildings, but
intuitive
whatever.
mechanics, and almost infinite colorful islands to build on.
It does look
You
kind
can
of cool though.
create
Like
the
when they have
city
like
of your
the
dreams
cities
over
already
and
built,
over
it looks nice.
in no
Like, that looks
time
cool
at
right
all.
there.
The world is yours to build in Islanders
Oh.
Console Edition, coming as a timed console exclusive on Nintendo Switch later today.
Oh wow, okay. Cool. Later today.
Marco, Theo, Dharma.
Oh, what? Oh, that's okay. I was gonna say this is Metal Slug, but it's different. It's like XCOM Metal Slug, like Mario and Rabbids. You know, where you like, you know, it's like a you move people around and take turns attacking and stuff. Okay, so this is what do you call it? RTS. So it's like an RTS or whatever. Oh, okay, this is really different. Metal Slug Tactics. Huh. That's really
De la
different.
part de Laker Studio et Dotemu, nous sommes très heureux de vous annoncer que Metal Slug Tactics sera disponible sur Nintendo Switch.
Nos équipes ont grandi avec Metal Slug et c'est une chance de pouvoir travailler sur un nouvel
I
épisode.
mean, I
de
hope
saga
it's
mythique.
good, because if I
C'était
remember,
important pour nous de
you know, Metal
trouver
Slug's
une
great.
nouvelle
I played a
voie,
bunch
à
of
la
the
fois
older
pour rendre
ones,
hommage aux
you know,
épisodes
the little
principaux
ports
de
or
la
whatever.
série, mais aussi pour proposer
But
une
yeah,
nouvelle
I think I had
expérience aux fans.
heard
Le
that
développement
they
a
made
rendu
like a
nous avons hâte que
3D-ish
vous puissiez jouer
one
avec
not that long ago. Like they changed the visuals and people didn't really like
Here's
it, if
a
I
fresh
remember.
take on Metal Slug
So
that moves
hopefully
the
this kinda
classic
gives
action
people,
franchise into a new dimension.
Yeah,
This
hopefully
new
this
game
brings
retains
the series
all
back a
things
bit.
fans are familiar with from the
Like, it's
original
very
series,
different. It's not like
the
a run and
detailed
shoot,
pixel art and
but
explosive action.
I mean, it could
but then
work, I
adds
guess.
Tactical combat mechanics
It
to
looks
mix things up.
nice. Hey,
Taking
the pixel
control
art's
of
really good.
familiar heroes from the Metal Slug series, including Marco, Tarma, Theo, and Eri, it's your job to wipe out the enemy forces
I love
by
Theo.
any means possible.
Theo's always my favorite. I don't know, I really like
Position your
Theo.
troops correctly on the battlefield, and you'll even be able to use the sync skill to deal extra damage with multiple heroes.
Head for a new front
Yeah,
line
this doesn't
when
look
Metal
bad. It
Slug
looks kinda cool,
Tactics
honestly.
blasts onto Nintendo Switch next year.
So many games coming next year.
こんに
That's
ち
gonna
は、
be
テトリスエフ
big.
ェクトのディレクターの石原です。
And I'm Eileen. I work on PR and production at Enhance.
and today we're so excited to announce that Tetris Effect Connected is coming to
Okay, finally it's coming to Switch. Yeah, I feel like that Tetris game has been on like everything at this point, right? Like, I think it was on PlayStation first, and Xbox, and etc. So that's cool.
サウンドによりゲームプレイをより感動できるものにしています。このゲームが Nintendo Switch によって皆さんがどこにいても遊べるようになるのでとても楽しみです。
Check it out.
It's the one that looks all trippy as you play.
You might
It looks
have
like you're in
already played
space and
Tetris,
stuff.
but Tetris Effect Connected is something
I wonder why it
different.
took so long to come to
It's
Switch.
the
'Cause,
iconic
I mean, I feel like it hit
puzzle
their
game, but
systems
one
like
that
way
goes
before.
to another plane of enlightenment.
As well as
Yeah,
the
it's all
single-player
trippy.
journey mode, take on your friends competitively in zone battle locally or online, or play connected mode and work together to clear.
Yeah, I love the
3
huge
playfields
words
as
whenever
one.
you like
It
win.
even includes
That's like a
cross-platform
big ol'
multiplayer, so it's easier to find people to play with or against.
Oh, cross-platform. That's pretty
And
cool.
since it's on the Nintendo Switch system, you can take the experience with you wherever you are.
Feel the connection in Tetris Effect Connected. Arriving on Nintendo Switch, October 8th.
That's pretty soon. Just a couple months. All right. Cool, cool.
There sure are a lot of games to look forward to, but that's not all. There are even more indie titles coming to Nintendo Switch soon.
It's gonna be like
Take
a
a
little
look.
sizzle reel where they just like blast through them probably. Little sizzle reel. Let's see. Astroneer, January 2020, 2022. Sorry. I've seen some Let's Play channel playlists. It looked alright. Not really anything I'm interested in. 100 Days Winemaking Simulator, Winter 2021. I think is what it said. I mean, there's a game for everything. I'm not really interested, but I mean that's kind of interesting. I guess it's cool. Slime Rancher later today. I saw someone play this. This actually looks really fun. I might try this out. It looks pretty cool. And it comes out today too. Lumberjack 2022. Yeah, this I want to say I think I saw it like in another direct or something. It looks funny. It kind of reminds me, oddly enough, of Donut County. You know? Curious Expedition 2 later today. Huh? So it looks like kind of like an RPG, but there's like point and click stuff, I guess. Interesting. The art's really unique. Oh, Gang Beasts. I totally forgot about that game. That game came out like a long time ago in our systems. So that's finally coming to Switch. That's pretty cool. So, you know, eventually Switch gets everything, so that's fun.
We're nearly done, but before we go, here's an update on another game coming to Nintendo Switch very soon from our friends at Chucklefish.
Isn't that the people that make, yeah, isn't Chucklefish, yeah, it's Stardew Valley, right? I recognize the art. It looks like Stardew Valley art. Okay, so they have another game. That's kind of cool to know that they're not just making Stardew Valley. It reminds me of Stardew Valley, though. Looks like there's a lot of like exploration and... Let's see... What is this? Okay, this looks different, though. Even though it kind of like has similar visuals and stuff, this is like a whole like adventure action game. Compared to the other thing where it's like a... Okay, eastward. Yeah, Chucklefish. I'm pretty sure that's who makes Stardew Valley.
It's nearly time to head eastward. Coming to Nintendo Switch as a timed console exclusive, September 16th.
That's really soon. That's like a month away.
Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop later today.
It looked interesting. I would want to check it out. It looked
So
kind of cool.
that's the end of today's Indie World. There are so many diverse indie games
Alright,
to be
alright.
found on Nintendo Switch, and we really enjoy showing them to you on behalf of our many development and publishing partners around the world.
As always, a big thank you to everyone in the indie community working on games for Nintendo Switch. And thank you for joining us today.
Don't forget to follow our official Twitter account at IndieWorldNA to stay up to date on all the latest news from Indie World.
Until next time, happy gaming!
Alrighty. Well, I think that looked really cool. Let me jump to a screen where I can discuss this further. So let me jump back to the beginning screen where it said Indie World. That way the video doesn't end on me and I can have a short discussion. So I'll see you guys at that point. One moment. Alrighty, so I honestly really like the Indie World Showcase. Right before coming here, I went to go on Twitter, because that's where I kind of noticed it at first, but I try to keep it as spoiler-free as possible. I went to see what, comments people had left, etc. a little more positive than usual, so I am happy with that. But as usual, there's people complaining about how Silk Song didn't make an appearance, and all sorts of dumb comments of, like, I don't know what people want, man. I really don't understand people, I think people just, sometimes they just don't like indie games. I don't know what the deal is, but all that aside, I really like the showcase. I think it was really cool. I don't know, maybe it's because I really like games and game development, all that stuff. But when I see, you know, showcases like this, it always really excites me. And I always think it's really cool seeing all these different studios from all over the world bringing their ideas to life. You know what I mean? That doesn't mean I'm going to play all the games, because, you know, not every game is for me. As I kind of mentioned during the actual video, you know, I don't think I'm going to play, for instance, like Garden Story, because at this point I feel like I'm a bit tired of like the farming sims, but you know, that's just me. That aside though, I think that all of the games looked really good. All of them, I really hope that they reach an audience, you know, etc. When it comes to the games I'm the most excited for, the first one they showed, that one, it's the spiritual successor to Jet Set Radio. I mean, I'd already been looking forward to that. I'd been following it here and there, and knowing that it's coming next year, and it's going to be like a Switch timed exclusive, that is awesome. Like, I'm trying to probably get that, you know, day one, because I really missed the Jet Set Radio series, and, you know, it's a shame that Sega won't do anything with it, but the fact that there's going to be like this like fan-made spiritual successor, I think that's awesome. So I'm excited to get that game. If I remember correctly, it's called Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. Awesome. Another game I'm really excited for, one of the ones they showed near the end, Eastward. I'm really excited for that. I think it looks really cool. I love how it has like those really basic visuals that remind you of something, like I said, like, you know, maybe like Stardew Valley or something. But what they showed looked like it's like a really big action, like, adventure game. It looked really cool, actually. So I'm excited for that. I also am kind of looking forward, or at least I want to try the Metal Slug Tactics game. I don't know, Metal Slug is just a series I've always liked, and I always like jumping in here and there, playing some of the games and stuff, you know, etc. Back when, you know, there was that rumor that, you know, Smash Ultimate is going to get an SNK rep. And a lot of people said, oh, it might be a female, you know, for whatever reason. I was hoping it would be Fio from Metal Slug. I always thought that would be really fun if it was like her in the mech or something. I really like Fio. She's like one of my favorite characters. I like playing as her. So, I don't know. You know, I really like Metal Slug. I like the characters and stuff. And Tactics, it could work, honestly. It's very different from like the original games and stuff, but it looks like it could work, and the game definitely looked really nice. So I hope that game does well. And besides that, you know, other games that looked fun, like the one where you're like the lumberjack bear, that one looked fun. Kind of reminded me of Donut County, like I said before. TOEM or whatever, where you take the pictures. That game looks really chill. And I don't know, there's just games here and there that honestly just look fun. Once again, the one that's called like Boyfriend Dungeon or whatever, where you romance the weapons, that looks hilarious. I will try to see if I can get Candy Fruit to play that. I mean, I don't know if she's like so much into the dungeon crawler part, but the romancing the swords part I think sounds hilarious. I feel like that would be right up her alley. But overall, I think it was a really good indie showcase. It is a shame that, of course, there's some games we've been waiting for. You know, it sucks that we really haven't heard from like Silk Song, for instance, etc. But it is what it is, you know. Obviously, it's not that Nintendo didn't want them to show up. It's probably that they're not ready. So, whatever. Very happy, guys. If you like what you saw, like, comment, subscribe, you know, all that good stuff. If you like what you saw, leave a like. Let me know what games you're looking forward to, you know, etc. Let me know in the comment section below. Like I said, I really look forward, and I really enjoy doing these where I kind of discuss the games and talk about gaming news and etc. I've been waiting for one of these for a while, so that was really fun. Hopefully I'll do more of these in the future. This is Weeb Rabbit, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.